origin of microfinance is often dated as late as the 1970s. Only then, it was often argued that the key principles were to show that the poor people can be relied on to repay their loans and that it is possible to provide financial services to poor people through market-based enterprises without subsidy. However, microfinance aims to reduce poverty. In the rural areas, for example, people do not have equal access to education, have no capacity to improve on their livelihood, and are financially illiterate. However, microfinance provides them with the opportunity to lift themselves out of poverty by offering small loans and other financial services like savings, insurance, and fund transfers to help them increase their incomes through entrepreneurship and self-employment, benefiting their local communities and the economy as a whole.
First and foremost, it was to fill a gap that had been created in the financial system whereby the formal commercial banks were only serving a certain class of people and others were left behind, which we normally call marginalized. Ours was to fill a gap for the marginalized people who are not able to access financial services in the formal financial system.
Uganda Microfinance Limited was incorporated in August 1997 as a non-governmental organization under the name Uganda Microfinance Union. In July 2008, it attained the MDI license, transformed into Uganda Microfinance Limited, a micro-deposit taking institution regulated by the central bank and with expanded shareholding from international investors.
Now, when UML applied for a license, Bank of Uganda took into account the licensing criteria it had issued under the law. In evaluating the license application, it was found that UML was quite strong with regard to its capital. It had very deep pockets. It had a very well-established management line. It had a wealth of experience within the microfinance sector. And again, it was quite responsive to the business and or community needs with regard to provision of small loans.
So as I already now in the system, I worked around, paid back the 2 million. I was given 3 million. I just kept growing. At the moment, I assume I can assure you that I can just walk in the bank and say, can you give me 20 million? And they will have no objection.
Its vision was to become the leading and preferred financial service provider for the economic transformation of Uganda. Adjumani, Bombo, Bukuya, Busia, Busika, Bwera, Kamocha, Hoima, Jinja Road, Kajansi, Kasangati, Katwe, Kayunga, Chiboga, Kisizi, Kisoro, Chengera, Luwero, Lyantonde, Mitiana, Nakawa, Roshere, Tirinyi, Tororo, Zirowe, and Mbarara.
Well, I feel great because it's just a rare opportunity. Most people just join the institution when it has reached its maturity. But I was so lucky that I happened to join the institution and see how it operates, and we had to make changes which are tailor-made to our clients.
A significant role in the overall good results up to the year 2007. Uganda Microfinance Limited's total assets grew to 57.6 billion Uganda shillings from 37.2 billion Uganda shillings in 2007. The growth was largely driven by a commendable increase in customer deposits of about 70% in the same year.
We have a new system in place. All staff have been trained. The new ones, before they go to the branch, they have to be trained in the system so that they are ready to provide the service. Now, as these products come on, this month is going to be intense training in the products and services to make sure that everybody is delivering at the same level.
The good thing is that the staff went to Equity Bank at the initial stages, because by then they were feeling that we shall have Equity Bank and we shall have UML in Uganda, though collaborating with Equity Bank. But when they went to Nairobi, on coming back, they will say, no, we are no longer going to have UML, we better have Equity Uganda and Equity Kenya. So it seems to me the staff are well prepared, and they are not being pushed into it. They are the ones who are pushing it.
Effective July 2008, Uganda Microfinance Limited and Equity Bank Limited successively merged after securing the mandatory approvals from the Bank of Uganda, the Central Bank of Kenya, and the Capital Markets Authority Kenya. The acquisition serves as a step in EBL's regional expansion plans and provides EBL with an optimum entry point into the Ugandan market. Equity Bank Limited envisages that UML's microfinance business will expand to a full-scale commercial bank in Uganda.